Hey guys, welcome to the second dev stream that I'm doing for Shadowrun Returns for my UGC Old Habits Die Hard. So we have if you can see there on the screen, so we have a new requests for some bug fixing. So Moshek has said, I'm in the Aztec mansion and have the door open for the north stairwell. There is an exit box there, but when I click it, it doesn't respond. Do I have to do something else first, or is this just as far as this goes? So to that question, no, that's not as far as it goes. This goes quite a few missions more than that. Maybe there's just a bug, um, or maybe just, it depends on how you've done it. Otherwise, this is one of the coolest, most bug-free DLCs I've played. Thank you. Oh, except Dances with Clam's shop has no exit, and I'm playing a mage, lol, thanks. Alright, so that looks like the easier bit of this to test first. So I've got the editor up and running. Need to run it. Just give me a second. Just have to check to see what I need to put in for where the game will be at. Okay. So the first thing we're going to test is the um, Dances with the Clan shop. Oh, actually, wait, stop. Damn it. Yeah, that's not going to work because I haven't got it running yet. It's been a little while since I've last ran it. Where's Steam? Steam. Okay, that's ready. On these days, I've got to see if there's a way to make the text appear in a different font color, so it'll actually stand out. When I first started putting introduction text for all the locations, the text would appear clearly. I don't know what update it was they did, but one of them just made the text a more grayer thing, and it just blends in the background, so now you can't even see it. Okay. Okay, that's not working when I test it. Just increase the range that will actually work. Because that one should work. Yeah, that one works. Why aren't you working? That's weird. Okay. If you can see my screen, I'll try popping in a different marker for it. I was gonna say I totally jinxed it, by the way. Saying, oh yeah, this will be the easy one. Ugh. Nothing ever is it? Alright, so that one works. Okay. I'm guessing it's, Oh. Oh, okay. Because I had a trigger that I had, disabled. That might be why. Wonder why... I'm guessing I had a check in there, while maybe I was being a bit paranoid in case something happened. That might be why it wasn't working. Okay, firstly, we'll make sure that works before I go and delete the other one. This is the problem when you've been working on a UGC, like, on and off for, like, as many years as I've been working on this one. Oh my god, I can't remember when I started on this. I've just been chipping away at it, like, over the years. I used to pump a lot more time regularly into it. It's just, life is just so busy these days. Working and stuff, and... When I started on it, I was, like, unemployed and had, like, you know, and I wasn't married and had much more free time. Life is very different now. Okay. That's weird. Which one is that? That's weird. I'm guessing something to do with this building is interfering with it. Because when I had that up here, it didn't work. Okay. All the times I've heard that background noise, I never heard the motorbike in the background before. Thing is, I want it to be, like, closer to the building. So that one works for now, and that one. Maybe this is interfering with it? It's possible. Anyway, that's the second one. We haven't even got into the magic shop yet. The comment was about not being able to exit. I'm guessing it's something about them both being in the same area. Why are they linking? That is bizarre. Hmm. Okay, let's test it. If I move that... Actually... It's weird, I have signs like above places in other places in the map and they don't cause issues. Just this one. See, now that's the problem. Okay, now it's working, but the problem is now it doesn't give you confirmation. That's probably why I disabled it. Okay, if it's working properly now, let's get rid of that trigger. Okay. Alright, now the door's working. This game can be so finicky at times. Alright, so here's with Dances with Clams. So if you're not familiar with the Super Nintendo game, Dances with Clams was a shaman that you save in a... You find him in a graveyard, dying and, well, dying from... I think he got wounded by a ghoul or something, and you have a med patch that you can use to save him. That's the inspiration where this guy's from. Cool. Alright, so the issue was he couldn't escape the map. I think what you meant, what was your name? Where's Steam gone? Yeah, Moshek. I think the issue was more about entering rather than exiting. Because now I can go in and leave. Alright, cool. Fixed. Okay, that was the quotations easy one. Just making sure now that I've deleted the other marker that that's working. Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, so the main one, returning back. So as I said before, so he said, I'm in the Aztec mansion and have the door open for the north stairwell. There is an exit box there, but when I click it, it doesn't respond. Alright, let's see if we can get there. So I'll have to do a little bit of a playthrough of this to get to that point. So I'm not sure exactly what point he's referring to, because there's a few points in this questline. Good old Stash Master 2000s. So here's Hamfist that we need to proceed the quest. You provide me with something I want, then perhaps I'll fill you in on what I know. And what is it that you want? Me and the boys run a nice little business here. We, out of the kindness of our hearts, protect the local businesses, or the local business, from less reputable types for a modest price. Things were going smooth until one of the business owners decided he didn't want to pay anymore. Name's Dances with Clams, owner of the magic shop in the south side of this district. Change his mind and you'll have your information. And if I can't convince him? If you can't convince him, or you don't have the balls for it, then I will accept payment for the information. So, here, I've presented the player with multiple ways that they can get what they need. You can either... Well, if you have the money, pay him. So you can pay him 1,000 Nyan, or Nguyen, whatever, I don't know how you pronounce it. Yeah, so you can pay him off. You can go talk to Dances with Clams. If you do that, and you get the protection money from him, you actually lose 1 karma. That's something I took from the Shadowrun game, because you could lose karma from doing bad actions. I don't think you can lose karma normally in this game, but they do have the capability for it in the game engine, so I did put that in there. And then there's the third option. How about I put a bullet in the skull of each of your friends here? I'm not paying for the information, and I'm not going to do your dirty work for you. Alright, let's see if I can do it. I might get my ass kicked. Hahaha. I'd rethink that, but if you're looking to meet your maker, then me and the boys here sure could use the target practice. I'm not the one who's going to be meeting his maker today. And the boy said we're not seeing any action today. Let's see if I can do it. Whoa. I don't remember if this is a solo quest or one of the ones where I've let you take companions with you. Ooh, ran off. Whoa. On Hamfist's corpse, you find a package addressed to Aztec Industries. A small note is attached which reads, "Word on the street is that Aztec has that jade stone inside their mansion, located on the upper west side of Old Town. If you're thinking about investigating, drop off this package and say to the guards at the gate, the owl is silent. That should get you inside. Best send one who does not draw attention. Your boys down there would certainly attract the wrong kind. I hear there's been a new decker in town, doing jobs about the place. Maybe they'd be the one to get." So now I've got that note in my possession, and if I check my PDA system, that's been updated. Enter the Aztec mansion located on the northwest side of the Old Town district. At the gate, quote the passage, "The owl is silent to gain entry." Deliver the package so that you may begin your search for the jade stone inside. Yeah, that was something that I added, which is a little bit of system shock put into this. You know, having like a player PDA system. It's a unique thing with this mod. Nice little way of just allowing you to keep tabs on like where in the game you're up to, like what you should do. Speak now or clear off. Let's see if I say the wrong thing. If I remember correctly, that option of the owl is silent isn't in the choices that you can say to him until you've actually gotten from Hamfist that password. So you have the package? Yep. Alright, you can come inside. The captain will be wanting that. Be sure to hand it to him. So you need to speak to the captain. So now we're in the Aztec mansion. Now the captain, if I remember correctly, is south. What would that be? If that way is north, that's what, east, south, west. So what, southwest? Even though that's north, south, east, west to me. So this area was like inspired a lot by what is it? Not Dragonfall. Oh no, yeah, Dragonfall. I was at the captain. Okay, so that's one way you can get in. I think if I remember right, there's a few ways you can get in. I think speaking to him is like one way or something. Meanwhile, I haven't tested this in a very long time. Like years, so I'm just going totally by memory. I do know there's something around this side, I think. I think that's like an alternate way that you could get in. Either that or I was going to have it as an alternate way. There was like a entrance or something around here. Through that ladder. Or it might be that you escape from there, I don't know. It looks like the captain is the only way to go. Just checking to make sure. I do plan on actually doing a full playthrough of this at some point, but I was waiting until I actually get this mod finished. Then I was gonna do it. Alright. I hear you have a package for me. Which I do. Kane will be most pleased. Your payment as agreed. Okay, now what? Objective, find a way inside. Ah, okay. I think that's what that was about with the stairway. I think I just had to get to that point in the quest line. So now if I click on myself... Ooh, do I not have player PDA set up in this place? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna add a note about that. Yeah, because I want it to be that the player PDA thing where you can click on yourself is available everywhere in the game. I think besides cyberspace. Or the Matrix, whatever you want to call it. There we go. See, there's the thing about the stairway. Easy money. It's a line from Terminator 2. Alright, so now we're in the mansion. And now and here's where I implemented stealth, which I haven't seen done in any other UGC that I've played. So we've completed the goal to get inside. Oh, I don't have it. Player PDA is not working in here either. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Alright. Player PDA. That should have activated the player PDA stuff. I've got it here too. And to retain it. Wait, let me go back out again. Player PDA, retain trigger. That should have worked. Maybe I didn't. Not a big deal, but it is kind of one of my key features in this. Oh, it doesn't matter. Not a big deal. So I don't know, anyway, I don't know if that's what you were referring to, these things. If that's what it is, they don't do anything. We need to go downstairs. Okay. It's just on the outside section. Interesting. Alright, so the next stage we're getting here. This should be updated as well. With the package delivered, there is now the matter of finding entry into the mansion in building. Once inside, find the stone. And we are inside now. Anyway, as I was saying, so this bit I implemented stealth, which is then used in I have that kind of a more advanced version of it implemented in the Showdown's lab section that I'm working on at the moment. So we have full, like, actual proper stealth working, though you can't knock out guards and stuff. But it's just to avoid being seen. So if I walk out here, I'm gonna do this on purpose. If I'm seen, intruder, then it resets you back to the start. Can't move. Went to the pit today to bet on some matches and some easy Nguyen. The solo matches are usually good for that. Today though, this piece of Jake Armitage wins his match. I'd never even heard of the guy. Lost good money on that match. Oh wait, there's more logs. Took part in a job for the boss. Snuck into a warehouse with a few other guys from my squad. Job was to steal some gem called the Jadestone. Dropped in under the cover of night. Had a good decker too, so none of the alarms got raised. Easy pickings. Already spent most of the pay from the job. With the leftover Nguyen, might go get me a better cyberarm from Finis Ponder's Tech Emporium. Been hearing odd things concerning Trioptimum. A few years back, they were very low scale, kept to themselves, mainly dealt in minor tech-related goods and services. Then more recently there's been rumours of employees going missing, never to be seen again. Thefts of odd technologies that our sources say links back to them, the works. The old girlfriend Jen from Lexington used to push me to put work for those Drex. Triops, the place to be, she said. They'll get us the Nguyen to leave this place, she said. Who's laughing now, eh? Even if it was just the result of a coin toss. See lots of little backstory and stuff. That's more System Shock coming into it. Come on. Run. So you can hack these to light up bits, and it makes it so you can actually see where they are at all times. Oop. Damn it. So it's a bit hard to see, but that lit up the floor in there, so now at all times we can see what's in here and here. Damn it. And if you're wondering, I'm playing the game in windowed mode because in streaming and when you need to Alt-Tab and stuff like that. If you're playing in full screen mode, you can get some really nasty bugs with this game where like you just can't close it and you have to restart your whole computer, so I'm trying to avoid that. Okay, that's the north door that we had to open. Oh, that was what that's what Thing said about. That's what you said about, wasn't it? The north stairway door. Come on, go up there. Now that bit's visible as well. Damn, move. Come on, guard, move. Ah, fuck. As you can see, even I get caught off with it. So then, if that was where you got stuck, that you had to open the security door first. So you just had to go in here and find the way to unlock the door. That then gets you to this next area down here. So this, if that's what it was, that is working fully as intended. And don't worry, if you get caught down here, you get reset back to that section back there. Like if I go here and let myself get caught on purpose, it should send me right back to the stairway. Yeah. There's Lucy. The good side is I'm not a complete, masochist. Like, anything that you unlock, even when you're caught, stays unlocked. So from here there's two different ways that I can take. Because the thing is, this section has guards at the front, we can't go in there. You can either set device to overload in 5 seconds. Yep. Now if you stay in that room, you get caught and then sent back to the start again. But those guards now have been removed from that door over there. Going through that little vent gets you back in. You can go... I think I'll get caught when I go in here though. Ooh, no. That's good, they're not looking. They're looking at the device that is on fire. I'm gonna go to where those guards moved from in a bit, but I just want to finish exploring in there first. When I'm not getting caught by guards. So now there's a event that we can take to bypass that whole section just to get there. So you got to be careful around here, because if you're within viewing range, when that guard walks past, they'll see you and go intruder and send you back to start again. You can't see it, but one of those doors opened over there, or at least they should have anyway. Oh, close one. So we still got the issue of this big large door that's blocking access to the next section. That opened that, which has got us access to the area in there. So you can do that to get them to go check this out, which makes it a little bit easier to get in there. So now the coast is clear. And what do we have? We got the Jade Stone, which is the item we need to get for the quest. And now the place that we get reset back to has been changed, big 2 over there now. So now all we need to do is get out of the mansion and give the Jade Stone back to the Johnson at the Lexington. Yeah, so this whole section is intended purely as a stealth-based one, not a combat one. If you were looking for combat, the other optional mission you could have done, that's more that way, and you can take runners with you on that one too. Again, if that was what you were referring to, those aren't usable. You have to use the stairway to proceed. Now let's see. Now, because we have the Jade Stone, it's not even giving us the option to go down the stairway. It should allow us to transition back to outside. Yep. So not as much bug fixing in this as what I was expecting. Ended up being the one that I thought was going to be the easy one, took the longest. And the long one ended up being the easy one. And that there's no bug with it, it's working exactly as intended. Though I did find a little bug out here that I need to fix, with the player PDA not working. Not a big deal though, it's like in 1 bit. Yeah, so after that you just go, you take the Jade Stone, back to the Johnson. Just gonna make sure again that that transition is working. I should. Yep. That's fixed now. Right, and now the quest should have updated. Now with the Jade Stone in your position, escape the Aztec Mansion and return to Lexington. Alright, so that does that. Alright, so now we know that's fixed one bug, and as I said, the other one's working fully as intended. So I'll end this with a little sneak preview of what I've been working on. Let me... Showdown's Lab. So there's still a lot left to add to this. I did a little update a few months ago, I think, back on the... When did I do it? I think it was back in May. I added some extra bits to it. I've got a lot of content to add to this because this one's much more System Shock inspired than Shadowrun inspired. Let me just get the update on what it should be up to. And I'll give you a little run through on where things are at. Okay. I just hope this is all working properly in Streamlabs. It should be. It's looking like it is on my end, so it should be. So here's where I've just been chipping away at it little bit by bit when I've had the time. So after being given a choice in the elevator of what you wanted to do, if you wanted to go straight to attacking Triop's main facility or taking out a power station first, if you choose to say no, I want to go straight to the Triop building, you have chosen one branch that the game this is going to give you. So that branch sends you where the elevator crashes at the bottom, and Shadowrun sends you off to her lab, which is experimenting on things. So I've now implemented a way to get out of the cell. So in the last video, this was just dropping you in, and I think this thing was patrolling around, but you couldn't do anything. So now when you're here, there's multiple different ways that you can get out of the cell, which take inspiration from different things. So you can hack the robot to join forces with you, and then he'll come and unlock the cell. You can bash the door down. If you have a high strength value, you can come up and click on this and force it open, but my character's not like high in strength, so he can't. And you also have this little one. You see a small glass box filled with small tubes running from the top down towards the middle. In the middle rests a metal rod attached to a metal string. On top of the glass box rests a metallic stick. So this particular solution takes inspiration from a very old episode of Doctor Who. From back when the show first started in 1960 something. Now, I am not that old, but I have watched and I absolutely adore old school black and white Doctor Who. And there was an episode, was it Invasion of the Daleks or something? It was like, or something like that, or Dalek Invasion of Earth. It was like one where the Daleks invaded the Earth for the first time. And it was a really awesome episode because they actually managed to get London locked down, which for a TV show, which back then was unheard of. Anyway, getting away from that. So in that, there was an episode. Well, there was one bit where the Doctor and a bunch of them were stuck in a cell, and the Daleks gave them a simple intelligence test in order to get out, where they had to use a metallic rod to get a magnet to move a little object across, and then if the object popped out, you could use it to unlock the door. So that's what this takes inspiration from. So if your intelligence is high enough, because it's an intelligence test, clearly the rod is a magnet. Move the metallic stick slowly along the top of the box to release the object. Just as you predicted, moving the stick along the box at its top moves the magnet inside the box. Moving it all the way to the side releases the objects, which gives you a magnet. Then you can use said magnet. Now you can throw the magnet against the wall, but if you do that, then you lose it. And then you're stuck unless you hack the robot. Now, high intelligence, place the magnet on the wall. You place the magnet in the center of the security wall, which moves the lock inside of the wall around, unlocking the door. We now can get out. So here's what I was saying about the advanced stealth system. So I've taken the stealth system that I used in the Aztec Mansion section, except now I've got it so that all enemies will start out neutral until they see you, and then once they see you, then they'll switch to combat mode. I think there's a couple more robots around, but that's about it. So I'll show you what's implemented. It's not very much. This is very bare bones. But I've mostly been just mapping out what I'm planning on doing. So I'm planning on having some different districts with different missions you have to complete to get out of the level. And I'm going to the plan is to incorporate some system shock elements. So actually having a resurrection chamber that's optional, so that if you get killed, then you just get resurrected in the chamber. And healing beds that can heal you. And it's also going to implement the security system used in System Shock, so they'll, like, when you first start the level, it'll be like 100% showdown security, and as you take out security things, I'm going to see if I can have shootable cameras. I don't know if you can have that in this. If you can, I'll have that as like a way of reducing the security level, as well as CPU cores. If the cameras don't work, it'll be just the CPU cores. Can't see who it is. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, so right now we're in a security cell kind of area. What's not implemented yet is going to be that what will happen is that once you come out of this cell, you'll be contacted across the radio by the Johnson guy. Showdown will interrupt it. You know, like, I would like a quiet station. Thank you. And then you'll get contacted one more time in bits telling you that you need to go to antenna rooms to disrupt Showdown from being able to disrupt your radio communications. And so you have to... Ooh. Okay, I never actually tested this bit. I'm guessing... What's happened? Oh! Okay. Okay, let's quickly just do that again, and I can show you the rest of the level. But I'll just have to quickly do the door again. Yeah, I mapped out one little section, but then I didn't test it. Because there's so much stuff that I want to have in this level. But once I'm going to have a level that's super duper long. Well, that's the intention. Like, that'll take you like an hour to go through it. Can I shoot you? Ah, because the other one hasn't turned around yet. Okay. I get it. Did that bug it up? Interesting. Now I'm finding my own bugs. Interesting scenario. Okay. Because the game, I'm guessing the game wasn't meant to be played, implemented the way that I've been putting things. Because Hairbrain didn't have like full stealth in their, Oh. Yeah, they didn't have like full functioning stealth in their level. So the fact that I've gone and put it in there, maybe I'm playing with it a way they never intended, so. Plus, they haven't released any bug updates for this game in years. I'd say it's probably never going to get another version again. And they haven't released the source code to it either, which is a pain in the butt. Anyway, so as far as this is implemented, now we should be able to hopefully run down this way. Yep. But this hasn't been blocked out yet, as they call it in the games industry. I've got some basic frameworks of stuff. So eventually there's going to be like walls and rooms that you can go into. This is going to be an absolutely humongous level though. It'll look better than this. But this is just the blocked out version. So down here was going to be one of the antenna rooms that you have to go into to destroy it. Okay, so I haven't got the door working yet. Do I have enemies in there? I can't remember if I do. But anyway, that's not important. Oh, okay. So I didn't map that room out yet. Yeah, so that's about all there is for now. That's giving you a nice little sneak preview of things to come. Alright, so yeah. That's about it for now. If there's any more bugs reported, I'll be happy to do another update video in the future and give you more sneak previews of things as I bit by bit add to this, because all there is content-wise left for this to be fully 100% done besides bug fixes. Get this mission done, there's going to be a power station level, and then there's 2 different versions of the try-up battle section that will play out based on what choice you made back at the elevator. So if you, this is what the intention is. So if you said, I want to go straight to try-up, but that sent you here, then you get one version of the try-up battle after this, which goes a certain way. And if you say, no, I want to take on the power station first, then when you go to the, you'll go kind of the normal route, and when you go to the try-up building, there'll be things powered down, like there'll be turrets that are turned off, that kind of thing. So going this route though, choosing the I want to go there straight away, is basically taking the harder option, so you'll get like a much harder experience and the battles will be a lot bigger. That's the intention. Let's see what happens. Anyway, so that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I will be doing more in the future, as I said, as I go through this. Alright guys, have a good one. See you soon.